Alright.
Hello there. Whatever
Hello
time
there,
it
everyone.
is for you.
Hon. Yeah.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to our first event from the Vibonian news service. Co-hosted by me, Urbino, currently Security Counselor, former Minister of Foreign Affairs, and hosted by Marnandea, current WA representative and admin, and advisor to the President.
And also Security
As
Counselor.
two random fuckheads with gender furry profile pictures will be guiding you on a tour of this server and its politics for the past 2 months.
I need to invite the fucking bot to speak so I can record this. Alright.
Well,
Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna take it from the top. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first, the inaugural broadcast of the Vibonian news service. I'm glad to be here. I am your host, Marnandea. I am advisor to the President Zaron, an admin here. I'm actually the owner of the server, security counselor, and I'm pretty sure I'm in all the freaking ministries. I am here today, joined by co-host Urbino. Urbino, introduce yourself.
I'm Urbino, current Security Counselor, former Minister of Foreign Affairs for Vibonia, General Doofus, and co-host of this. So we have a few things to talk about, and one of the most important ones, I think. Actually, no, I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that, but
should I
look
start?
in Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Yeah. All right. So, first topic. Okay, so the Constitution that was recently ratified. I'm quite excited that the Constitution was ratified. I don't know what we would have done if somehow it wasn't ratified. That would have been stupid.
And there was the regional flag, banner, and seal being adopted.
I actually think the flag is actually quite decent.
Total scandal in itself. It was first adopted illegally, and then Sauron, being a nerd,
actually, we should put it to vote.
Decided to make a vote for it. So legally, it was only ratified, I think today.
I think it was
we've been using it for a while.
Yeah. Actually, I think shout out to Lions Roar, Lions Meow. What the fuck do I call him? Do I just call him Lion?
I think.
Yeah. Shout out to him. He actually made the flag. I think it's a really, really, really good flag. When I first saw it, I was like, oh goddamn that. But also, it reminded me of the Andorran Commune. So fucking nutmegs.
Yep.
All right. So the second thing is we're transitioning to a frontier soon, so that should be exciting. But currently, hon, is RaiderCon still going on? Hon, I don't think it is.
No. So we're going to transition to a frontier soon. There's been many things I think working in our favor, as
our recruitment.
You might know, I've been recruiting a lot, currently taking a bit of a break from recruiting, but we've managed to get up to 10 WA nations. I mean, effectively given that Human and Anzon seem to have quit, but we still have
Human game
with the mojo.
Sorry. Human gave me the password to his account.
Okay.
He was like, "No, I'm not gonna log on to that shit."
Interesting.
I was so incredibly disappointed in him. I was like, "Dude, what the hell?"
Yeah.
Rat is that Rat or Ruby, whatever. I'm just gonna call you Ruby. Ruby is.
Yep.
Sorry, my microphone disconnected.
So,
asking if we had a.
With frontiers, I don't know what could happen with that. I think we should be
okay.
safe.
Breaking news:
I
Chipotle has
yeah,
resigned as
I
Minister of
saw that.
Affairs. Literally,
We all agree. Hey, Chipotle
literally
has
as we're
quit,
broadcasting.
marking the second.
I am going to immediately fucking yeah. Oh, that is some news, eh?
Yep.
I shall read his resignation from like
No,
verbatim.
I think we should go on with the news broadcast.
You know what? Yeah, good, fair.
This is
Okay,
already getting
so
off to a good start. So, with
what?
frontiers,
Mr. Fucking-
a
Oh yeah.
majority of us
Actually,
have agreed to being a frontier.
I've
There's
actually been
no, I
authorized by
don't think
President Trump
there is
to
a
be.
reason why we shouldn't eventually convert to a frontier. However, there are definitely some risks in it. Like,
You know,
we have a
I actually.
stable WA population, definitely. Like, 10 nations is pretty decent. We have, I think we're in the top 100 for average endorsements. However,
Yeah, we're one below
like,
the wellspring.
10 endorsements still isn't a lot. Like, we're still at risk of being raided if we do convert to a frontier.
But the risk isn't going to be as
Yeah,
great since you know that much.
with
Actually, I've been authorized by the
recruitment,
president to like.
that's been an important part of how we've gotten so many WAs. I think, 2 or 3 of our WA nations have been from recruiting. We have a welcome telegram. We have a bunch of new players. We have had pretty successful recruiting, all things considered.
Yeah.
The Ministry of Internal Affairs, to me, seems like the most active ministry. I'm not active in the WA ministry, so there could be people who could correct me about that, but given what I've been doing in internal affairs, it seems pretty active. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, 90%. Sorry.
I don't know anything about roleplay. That's completely out of my grasp. But
Like,
there are people who are knowledgeable about roleplay, and there is an actual roleplay scene, which is pretty good. Like,
yeah.
it being under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, that's been a bit of a controversial thing, but generally, it's gone well. There's been approval ratings done by the Internal Affairs Ministry, of course. Both of them have reached 83%, which is a pretty good approval rating, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's everyone in the region is pretty much
Yeah,
unanimously in like agreement. We've been doing a good job.
for
It's literally just 2 people.
now, there's outreach officers, which is going to be one of the. Once we reach enough new players, we're going to have outreach officers. It's going to be run first by the Ministry of Internal Affairs whenever it gets created. We don't know who's going to be there in it yet. Small Doe has definitely shown some interest in it, but apart from that, I don't really know what's going to be going on there.
It's up for
Like,
speculation.
for activities in the community, I think that's mainly roleplay from what I've seen. There's been some
There,
other activities, but I've mainly seen
It's mainly
roleplay as an activity which is valid activity, just not one that I currently participate in.
I'm trying to get on the map, but I really
Yeah.
do not know where to put my clan. Like I'm like I'm a semi decent writer. Like I can participate in roleplay. Just it's so aggravating to find a fucking to find a
Yep.
location. You know. Oh yeah. Also, anyways, I got some news from the office of the president.
From the
Um from like the security council as a whole. We've decided on a date for the
what?
frontier transition, and President Sarin has authorized
What?
to disclose it to you. It is the 20th of July. We will begin. It was decided like a little while before you joined, Urbino.
Okay.
I was trying to say that earlier, but you were
Oh,
you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt you. Yeah. So that the
okay.
20th.
Yeah, I didn't see that ever.
Yeah.
My apologies. With Ministry of
Yeah.
Foreign
No,
Affairs.
it's
Oh,
good.
never mind.
Yeah, there's going to be like a slight hiccup in the fucking in the transition, since we are now
Yeah,
missing a foreign affairs minister, but I'm 90% sure Sauron will be able to find someone me- that will be able to quickly
yeah.
fulfill that role.
Then again, we've gone through 2 foreign affairs ministers.
Two foreign affairs ministers. Is this
Yeah,
TMC Minister of Culture?
no,
Is this like just the equivalent?
let's hope not. So, speaking of foreign affairs, like, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs really hasn't been particularly active. We've found
Yeah,
one
I've
region that we might want to do business with.
I think
I haven't seen much activity
it's
there, and I think that,
look. What was it
like,
called again?
ultimately more could be done. I don't think it's been
Yeah.
completely ineffective, but and again, we've gone through 2 ministers. First me, then Chipotle, who announced this if 1 minute before this started.
1 minute before the fucking recording.
Yep.
I'd like to resign.
And then the Ministry of World
Man,
Assembly
that
Affairs. I'm not in the World Assembly Ministry, but, like,
I
I'm seeing that, like, there are a lot of WA voting threads, like, and generally there is good community activity in those. Like, you would probably know more given that you're in the ministry, so
yeah, I, I I felt an obligation to join the Ministry of World Assembly Affairs, since I am the current acting delegate slash WM representative.
yep,
Legally, it's called the representative, right? Yeah, I'm currently acting representative. So far, it's only been voting threads. Like there's been
hmm
like you vote on like Sauron, he gets the thing, the people vote on it, and then I vote yes or
yeah,
no on the on the fucking
yep,
proposal. Yeah, so really it's quite straight.
yeah.
It's honestly quite straightforward in the Ministry of World Assembly right now.
With the also relating to the World Assembly, we currently have 10 World Assembly members in Livonia.
Which isn't bad, as you said before.
As I've said, 2 of them seem inactive, those being Human and Anzon. Our delegate has 10 endorsements, that being Mornindea. And then I think Neptune has 6 at the moment, and I have 8.
Aren't yeah. I was actually gonna like bring that up. Like,
Yeah,
you are like the second most endorsed person in the region. It was originally Mesa, but y'all started endorsing each
yeah.
other like a
But
lot.
ultimately, like, I think is good. That's more influence going around, and generally
Yeah,
probably better for a region. Like, and those 10 World Assembly members are also going to help with frontier spawns. Like, you probably won't get many given the level of World Assembly membership in our region, but I don't think we'll get none. The vice. No, never mind.
I think. Sorry.
No, you can speak.
No. You can keep going. I think the only problem regarding our transition is our fairly inactive RMB, but for a region of this size, I'd say it's
Yeah,
quite active actually. Although the last post was like 4 hours ago, but that's not it's not super long. It's not like other regions who haven't had a post
yeah,
in 5 months. So I'm fairly confident we can get over that hurdle quite easily. Ugh.
yeah. There's also the speaker's office. I don't know anything about that, given that I'm not
I
a deputy speaker. You should probably be the one to say stuff
I
about that.
could yeah, yeah, I'm actually in the okay, so we have so yeah. The actually it's let me just find the words to describe like our speaker's office. I'm just trying to accurately put this into words because my boss is currently in the audience. So hello, Cloud. Hello, hello. uh, uh
Hello there,
oh God.
Cloud.
Ugh! Sorry, apologies. All right, so I okay, what I would say is that it's somewhat straightforward, but like the spreadsheet is owned by Son, right? And it's kind of like the only complaint I would have about the ministry is that the citizens tab and the citizen spreadsheet is kind of uh freaking it's somewhat cluttered since you have every vote of every citizen on every individual assembly vote, and even though we've already had two, it's already starting to get somewhat cluttered. I'd rather not scroll past 58 rows to get to the nearest like, recent fucking assembly vote.
Yep,
You understand how that? Oh my god, I can't speak English. You'd understand how that
yep.
would be somewhat aggravating. Yeah. Whew. So, what's up next on the
Like,
agenda? Let me go
with
check.
the vice delegate in the Security Council, vice delegate, the
Yeah.
vice president in the Security Council, currently, like, I would say that the
I
Security
think
Council
I'm.
is doing decently well. We have, has 4 members, me, Mornindaya, Turn, and then the vice president, Neptune.
The Vice President Neptune.
Mornindaya
Yep.
currently has like
I just realized that.
6,000 influence or something. I okay,
I have 19,000. Hold on, let me check actually, because
yep,
the whole influence decline thing exists, but oh, I have
okay,
19,145
yep.
SPDR.
But I would say that we've been doing decently well in
So
WA membership in like maintaining the Security Council. There hasn't been entirely much RMB moderation from it. Suppressed there's been 2 suppressed posts and the entire time, one of them being a troll, and the other
one
of
one of
them
them is
being, I know, some random message from Morning Day being suppressed by
no,
Cloud.
I did I yeah
Yep,
I fucking said boy kisser and it
Cloud,
got suppressed.
do you have anything to say
No
about that?
context, just boy kisser. I think it's a good sign, but like since all our active members are they're on they're like fuck I can't even speak anymore. Holy shit. They're
Yeah,
they
and
behave themselves. So
no, never mind. And the
yeah.
RMB is
Although
decently,
sorry.
like, it's not, it's like one message every 3 or 4 hours, so it's rather easy to moderate if there is trouble.
Yeah. I had to clear my throat. I apologize. So the I think the most recent news has
Yeah,
been just Chipotle immediately resigning. I had somewhat high
yep,
hopes, but you know what? He is preoccupied at the moment. I think with the VD things and he, you know, the act like a big like a huge region. Uh,
yeah.
one of the seventh biggest, right? TNP.
Is there anything else to talk about?
Yeah.
Cloud, do you have any questions? I
Yeah.
mean,
Actually, you know what? Yeah,
Cloud
we'll
is
be answering
probably
questions.
more knowledgeable than us. Okay, no questions. You say we end
He does
this?
not have any questions. Uh, there's
Yeah,
actually
there is one more. Yeah, like, no, that we've already covered that.
there's one more
The
thing
speaker thing. Yeah,
what
so
did we cover? Yeah. Oh yeah, the speakers thing. I did like I did go
we
on about that.
just end the broadcast.
I think it's sure it might be a little early to end the broadcast,
Yeah,
but we've talked
if there's
realistically about
anything that
everything we've
comes up
talked
in the
about.
future, we
Talked
can
about,
just
but
make news broadcasts about it, like,
we
right stuff. Like, I think that's
yeah
all we have to say for now.
I yeah I think I think we could get
Nah,
like a consistent amount of broadcasts out like maybe like once a month or something maybe or like really because
maybe, but
a lot of shit happens so
maybe once every
somewhat
like month or two. But that's internal affairs discussion. So,
so yeah so I'm not very sure we can
so
talk
what
about
say we
the
end this
Moya things there in here. What was it
discussion?
called? The Moya. All right. Yeah, I feel like that would be good. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and listening to if you're listening to the fucking broadcast. Uh, if you're listening to the broadcast from like a recording, well, thank you for listening. If you're like the one person in the audience who is who now? It's Cloud. Yeah. If you were that one person in the audience, then I thank you for listening. Like the
And this is Urbino signing off.